Hey there, how are you guys doing? I hope you are doing wonderfully. Thank you so much for joining me for this pick a card. This is for the next 3 months. How are your relationships going to go? This is for people already in a relationship, maybe even a situationship, but this is, you know who the person is when I'm talking about them. Although I'm not going to lie, I sent some of you guys over at my singles reading yesterday, so you might be here too. I don't know what's going on. I'm not judging. But yeah, so if you guys could take a moment and concentrate on the 3 PenGem pens that I've laid out here. Pile 1 will be this beautiful green rainbow. Pile 2, this is more like a teal turquoise. And this one is pink. I do not remember the name of them, but I will link the website where you can buy them in the description box below. So yeah, take a moment, concentrate, and whichever one you are the most drawn to, this is your pile. One of the ways that I like to do this, if I'm not energetically drawn right away, if you do have some tarot cards, or you can do it online as well. There's a couple of different websites where you can pull 3 cards, and whatever one is a definite yes, that's your pile. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. I'll see you guys in your pile. All right, if you chose pile 1, this beautiful green barrel with the rainbow crystals, then this is your reading. Let me place this over here so I do not misname you guys the entire time. So thank you, pile 1, for joining me. Today we are going to ask the question, the next 3 months, what is your connection looking like? What does your relationship look like for the next 3 months? It is currently October, but that does not mean that this reading isn't for you if you happen upon this later. It is literally just for the next 3 months from the moment that you find this video. And if it's not resonating, then maybe it's not quite time yet. So you might want to check us out later. Maybe even a year from now. It doesn't even matter. So it's when it resonates, that's when it's right for you. Okay, so I already shuffled a few times. Let me shuffle just a couple more times. My pile 1s, what's going on with them in their relationship for the next 3 months? Okay. Nine of Swords. Might be over-analyzing. Too much in your head. Waking up from a nightmare. Six of Pentacles, balancing things out. Let's make sure I have enough space here. Yes. The Moon. Paying attention to your intuition. Working on the shadow aspects of self. Growing your feminine side. And the Hierophant. This is usually tradition, which is very interesting with the Moon aspect there. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups, so this month does look very good. I'm going to tell you with all of this, hold on just a second. Oh, my phone was going nuts. Turned it off. So with these 2 major arcana cards, what I do want to say, pile 1, is that this might be more divine timing. So although I do think the Nine of Swords and Six of Pentacles might be where you are right now for this month, I do think that there is something greater at play as far as what your relationship, where it's going, how it's moving. But it might start out with this month, if that makes sense. 1 second. Okay. So, just making sure I'm moisturized, All right, so you guys, it does look like right now you might be worried or concerned about the state of your relationship. It looks like most of it is in your head. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Not to gaslight you or anything, but I do think that some of you are maybe staying up late, just thinking, oh my God, maybe they are not in that into me, or, I'm not really getting the signal that this person likes me, if this is relatively new, or if you've been with someone, it's like, they're going to leave me. It's like these thoughts are a little bit out of control. And with the Six of Pentacles right here, I do think that a lot of it is in your head, because the Six of Pentacles is saying that you, this relationship requires balance, and as long as you are giving, you are going to receive in return. So in this picture, in this painting, these two are, one is giving fully with their heart, and the other one is able to support the friendship or the relationship in a more material sense. And it's kind of like a love language thing. Like, you might not speak the same love language as your partner, and so maybe this is why you're always, or you're freaking yourself out here. I do think with the moon, there's a lot, usually I see the moon as like intuition, like, and being psychic, but I kind of feel like in this stage, it's like when you're alone with your thoughts, you're just like freaking yourself out. You might even scare yourself a little bit. So the Hierophant feels a little bit more like, what is the word I'm trying to, like, stabilizing energy. This might be your partner. You could be a water sign, and your partner might be more of an earth sign, so more stabilized energy there. The moon usually means Cancer for me, but this could really be any water sign, because I'm feeling like a depth here and going within, and not like people not understanding the level of emotion here that's happening with the moon card. Whereas the Hierophant, you can see this Eye of Ra, everything is kind of out in the, you know, out in the bright light of day, you know, and there's really no hiding here. It just feels a little bit more concrete, where the moon is feeling like, what is that shadow? What's happening? Why is this happening the way that it is? We're going to get some more answers. I do want to clarify, you guys, but so far for this month, I do think that you have a pretty stable relationship, but I think that maybe you're worried and concerned, which doesn't, you know, we've got this Mercury retrograde happening right now, and it's rough out there for a lot of people. So especially when communication isn't at its best, you might take something wrong that wasn't meant to be that way. Okay? And I'm not trying to downplay if anybody is being, you know, nobody, I don't think anybody's being hyper sensitive. I just think that there's a lot going on in your mind that doesn't really reflect the true emotions in this relationship. I gotta put my coffee table a little closer because it's too far from me. All right. Let's get into this. We're going to keep going here. This is the Lover's Oracle. If you are new to my channel, this is the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. This is the Lover's Oracle. I often use these. I have several decks, those, so I do like to mix it up a little bit, but with Mercury retrograde, when it comes to love readings, I'm going to go with Old Reliable here, like the Hierophant. Old Reliable. Hierophant can also mean marriage in some cases when it's well aspected, but there's not, aside from the moon is a very emotional card. There's not a lot of feelings out here. There's a lot of speculation, but not a lot of feelings. Okay, so we're going to get some clarity here, Spirit. Can we, for this first month for my pile ones, can we get some clarity here? What's going to happen for the first month for pile one? Hello, playfulness. So laughter is the best therapy. Have fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. What I heard when this flipped out was one person in the party is kind of being really super serious, and the other person might play around a little bit, and you're taking that as a slight, or the other person is taking that as a slight. It's like, they're not even taking me seriously, you know? And again, I think that they are. It's just, maybe they're nervous too, and so that's how they act out their nervousness. They make jokes or something like that. I also think that they're probably trying to shake you out of this anxiety. Anxiety is a word. I'm feeling anxiety from one of you, okay? My stomach is kind of like up in knots. Hello. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And it's interesting that it would fall for this one because, as you can see, they are mirrors of each other, even though they give different things to the relationship. They are mirroring each other in the relationship. So this is definitely saying, be aware that what you give, you are also getting, regardless of if you find it positive or not. Okay? Oh, okay. Pile ones, please. Oh, my pile ones. Can you clarify? Thank you. Clarify pile one. Do I take this? No, I'm sorry. I think I was actually meant to give you guys a different card. Now I lost it. So I'm going to put it back. If it's meant to come back out, it'll come back out. Pile ones, please. Can you clarify pile one? All right. This one, oh, look how much they match there. Romance, Cupid arrows strikes. So this could be, oh my gosh. Okay, for some of you, very, very specific. I think you dream of your other person and they dream about you as well. And I think that, you know, things in your dreams are very, very romantic. And so sometimes when they're not matching up to your expectations in the 3D, in your physical world, it makes you think that maybe you're crazy, or maybe I'm reading too much into this. Maybe this isn't there. And maybe that's not really what's going on. I think that it is. I think that there is a lot of romance here. And I think that, again, I think that the anxiety that you have, isn't really about, I don't see anywhere where your person isn't a great person. They might be a little stodgy and like a little too stodgy, a little too traditional for you, but I think that they're well grounded. Let's clarify though, because maybe I'm wrong. Clarify the Hierophant for me, please. Thank you. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. In this aspect, I think that there's something traditional that you could do, a traditional kind of healing. I'm getting not traditional in like a corporate way. I'm getting more like old healing methods, like old magic is what I heard. So, but healing yourself and healing the relationship, in this one, it says, surround yourself, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. That's kind of an old school way of doing it, but I'm thinking more of like, maybe like an energetic healing from a healer, if that's something that you have access to. Bottom of the deck is wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. And I think this is more like, wait, don't make any moves based on the anxiety that you have right now. To clarify, I'm going to use this Romance Angels deck. Further clarify, I should say, because we are just getting started. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. Please clarify for my pile ones what's going on for the first month. Soulmate. Maybe you're concerned that this isn't your soulmate, that you made a bad move. That you thought that this was your person, and now because of something that they said or didn't say, maybe this isn't your person. But Spirit is saying, wait. Don't make those kinds of, conclusions, because it's not fair, is what I just heard. It's not fair. So let me continue. Oh, maybe that's that mirror image thing. You're not being fair to your person, or they're not being fair to you, because it's like they are giving, it's just they're giving in different ways. Clarify, please, Spirit. Pile ones. That they're worth waiting for. With the Six of Pentacles, this is a very balanced energy. So I think that one, it's that you're worth waiting for, that you know, might have your anxiety going right now, but Spirit is saying, as long as you just allow this to flow naturally, you're going to see that this isn't, it's been very much an anxiety brewing time, but the anxiety is not 100% being honest with you. Okay? Your mind is not being honest with you. Clarify, please, moon and romance. Very soon. This is interesting because the moon doesn't give me a huge close timeline, but this could be saying that the next full moon, which, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, let me look this up. I think it's like a week or two away. We're on the 9th. The next full moon is on the 20th. So it could be saying that you'll see things shift by the 20th, which makes sense because the 18th Mercury goes direct. It'll be stationary, but you'll start to see some positive changes in communication. And Mercury rules the mind, so the 9 of Swords being there is just saying that you've got a lot going on in your anxious mind. But if you felt things through, like the moon asks you to do, I think that you would know that this is totally worth waiting for, to be patient. Things are changing, but this is divine timing. I don't want to say it's going to be this full moon, but I do think that it has to do with a moon cycle. For those of you that humans that menstruate, it could be something like that too. I have often gotten the 9 of Swords with the moon card when I have a particularly rough moon cycle. But I will say I'm at my most intuitive at that point. There's a lot of power behind that. Pile ones, please, can we clear up this last? Hierophant and healing. Hierophant and healing. Calling in your soulmate. Soulmate and calling in your soulmate. This is, I mean, to me, oh, bottom of the deck is wedding. I think this is your soulmate. I think that, you know, like I said, you might have some anxiety about it, but I don't think that it is 100% founded. I think that maybe they are just not as expressive. You know what I'm saying? In the way that you might be. All right. What is, oh, okay. Hold on. Funny. Okay. All right. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. Pile one, please. For October. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I think that for some of you, you may have done this. You may have said, I love you. And then they were like, oh, and this freaked you out. Like you didn't, their reaction, they might have even said it back, but you're like, that's not how you're supposed to say it, you know, kind of thing. So it's very possible that this is a scenario in which love was expressed, but it somehow brought you more anxiety. It could be, if you are like me, when I was in my 20s, this would freak me out. Even if I knew that this was my person, I would just be like, oh, and then I would freak out. Okay. Hopefully they didn't know. I think everybody knew. But it's very possible that you're going through something like that. Okay. I'm making fun of myself in this, but it's very, very real. You know, you can absolutely want loyalty and to be married and still be terrified of committing on a level like that. All right, pile ones, clarify please. Worth waiting for. 6 of Pentacles. All right, lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I do think that this really, like I said, gave you some anxiety. There is a possibility that they reciprocate that feeling, and it changes everything. It makes you feel all topsy-turvy, head over heels kind of feeling. For some of you, I do think for a lot of you, it's like, oh, this shocked the person, or it shocked you, okay? Very soon, and romance and the moon, please, Spirit. Talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. I don't feel like it's the narcissist empath hoovering. I think that this is very much like, oh, well, maybe they were so far in their own depth that they weren't communicating quite as much. Again, with Mercury retrograde, a lot of people found communication a little confusing. Even those of us that are great at talking suddenly couldn't use their words very well, and I'm absolutely guilty of it during this period. But I do think that it picks up, okay? And maybe it's just you talking out your feelings and finally getting them out and just saying, hey, I was super anxious and I really need to talk about that. One more card, please, to close this out. Calling in your soulmate and the Hierophant. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kisses. You guys have such a good person. I think that my pile ones, you have someone here. Spirit is saying maybe a less anxiety about it. You know, really trust the universe a lot more. Trust yourself as well. This is unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection and falling in love. Giving and receiving with the Six of Pentacles is big, big, big. Bottom of the deck is healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So this could have been something, the anxiety could have been from something in your past that happened. Maybe watching your parents, or, you know, a past relationship that you had, or one that was around you gave you anxiety about falling in love, you guys. So let's move into the next month. So the second month from today, so November for some of you, but whatever for the rest of you. All right. This is very good energy, you guys. Let's see what November has to bring. King of Wands energy. Your person, you or your person might be a fire sign. Entrepreneur, going into business for yourself. There could be a promotion. Justice, Libra. This is you guys, you know, maybe the talking more is you guys getting someone else's opinion, a mediator's opinion. Or it's just the evening out of your relationship. Again, balance was a huge part of that. I do, how do we want to receive, Spirit? How do we, sorry, Spirit? Upright? Okay. All right, so usually I do not do reversals, but when it is very obvious a reversal, I always ask to see how we're going to do that. The Three of Swords reversed is heartbreak, but at this point you are healing. And the King of Cups. Ooh. For some of you, bottom of the deck is the Tower. Okay, so let's be crystal clear here, you guys. Some of you are about to go through it in November. I do think with Justice being here and the Tower being here, this is divine timing. So this may have already happened on your timeline, or it may begin in pieces on your timeline. Some of you, I have two masculines here, and I'm getting a tail of one being your person and the other one being kind of an option. Okay, this is very painful for your person. I do think that it could break their heart. I think they know more than they let on, and this could have been in your past. In fact, you guys need to heal this with the Justice card here. There needs to be a balancing out of this energy, and it does look like for some of you there is healing to be had in the next month. Okay, Three of Swords reversed does remind me of actually healing from some pretty substantial heartbreak, and it felt like betrayal. Okay, so you know what that is. I do not, but if it sounds familiar, this is definitely your pile, but for some of you, this is yet to happen. Okay, so just beware. There's someone, if you do not know who this is, the person that I think, what it feels like to me is there's someone who is like, they seem extroverted, like they seem like the life of the party kind of thing, and attractive and everything, but like they're gregarious and kind of, what's that term, flash in the pan? Like I just don't see them. Usually the kings stick around, you know, and they're good partners. This one I think is more for show. Okay, so there's someone there that I think is more for show, and they get to you on some level because it does hurt your person. It's not. I don't know if there's an actual betrayal. With justice here, I don't feel like there's an actual betrayal, but it's enough. Okay, it's enough to be hurtful. Spirit just said, if it happened to me, I would be upset. So Spirit's letting me know that I don't need to downplay it. You know, like this is painful. So hold on, let me again get some water. Okay, pile ones. Let's clarify this energy as always with the Lover's Oracle. You guys, if this is your soulmate, as we saw in October, don't, and this could be them. They might have another, you know, gregarious person that is very attractive come into their life, and there could be heartache, and this could actually change a lot of things here for you guys. Okay, maybe they see you as too popular, or like, you know, people are just really attracted to you and they feel like they have no control over that, and that hurts them. But I think that there's enough emotional responsibility that they know that you know, that's not something that they can control. For some of you, that's what I'm getting. Can we clarify, please, for the next month, second month? Spirit, this King of Wands. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. It could be you that's jealous. Okay? It could be you. You could have seen something at a party or something where you're just like, oh my God, all eyes are on my partner, and they should be, you know, it shouldn't be like this. I think that you need to have a very strong, but balanced and non-biased conversation with your partner. Okay, that is how you're going to heal. Can I get a card here? Clarify justice, Spirit. Oh, okay. Thank you. Spirit wanted me to not gloss over this card, and they said the look inside yourself is, are you seeking attention? Are you needing people to look at you and to be attracted to you? And Spirit wants you to know that your partner sees that, and it's hurtful. And that could be switched around. You might be seeing that in your partner. Whoa, both of them, Spirit? Which one? Twin flame? No. Okay. Secret admirer? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to put this back. If twin flame's supposed to come back out, it'll come back out. Secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Is this a true statement, Spirit? Okay. So what I'm getting is yes, and your partner knows. Okay. And again, this can be reversed. You might know that there's someone that is interested in your partner, and you might not know a lot about them, and maybe the person doesn't make it super obvious, but you just have a feeling. And this is what's hurting you. This is November again, you guys. But again, this is divine timing, so this may have already occurred or is occurring in the future. Can you clarify, Spirit? Clarify Three of Swords reversed. Clarify this energy for me, please. Thank you. Yes, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. This is what I'm hearing is that a lot of these things are outside you and your partner's control. Whether or not someone is attracted to you or is attracted to your partner isn't something that they can really change, and they really shouldn't, because it's more manipulative and cringy if you're like, please stop looking so good, you know. Like, that's weird. So Spirit is saying, you know, this needs to be looked at from a different point of view. Maybe this is why this is introverted. This is inverted, sorry, upside down. Is it's because you need to look at this heartbreak from another point of view, and it's that this is not something that either of you is really in control of, except for the ways that you handle it with each other. Spirit is saying be fair to the relationship, you know, treat the relationship as like this third entity, you know, that you need to be fair with, that you need to be accountable for. So if it were you, always put yourself in your partner's shoes, you know, that kind of thing. So what would you want if, you know, your partner was at a party and someone told them that they're super hot and they want to take them home or something? I don't know. That was pretty specific, but what would you want from them? And to me, you would want them to respect you and the relationship enough to say, thank you for your interest, but, you know, I'm here with my person over there, you know, who's shooting daggers. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Look as like emotionally together as this King of Cups here. Just secure. Thank you. Passion with the King of Cups, that makes a lot of sense. King of Wands is a very passionate card. King of Cups not only has the passion, but they are emotionally secure as well, and intelligent. So a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I do think you guys are going to probably end the month with all of this, but it's a little dicey there for a little bit. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. I want to say for some of you, this is going to be a difficult month. I think some of you might lash out or something. This is next month, obviously. But I do think that you have a person who is eventually still going to be there for you. Okay. Let's continue to clarify. What am I doing here? Thank you. November Spirit for my pile ones. Pile ones, November. Continue to clarify for November. Do I take these? Spirit, do I take these? 1, 2, and 3? Okay. And one more, might as well. November for pile 1, Spirit. I'm getting a very specific scenario for you guys. There's a person, you know, I said that there's a possible third party. There's someone that's trying to step in. And I think that their selling point about why they are the catch, trust and passion go together for sure. Bottom of the deck is love yourself first. Is maybe your person or you might be, you know, not in the best place right now financially or in your career. Maybe it's like you're trying to make better moves, but at this point you feel a little stuck at work. And you might have a boss or someone who is, you know, well off, or an entrepreneur who's like, why are they even with that person when I have so much? I hate to say this about this King of Wands, but this is the energy that they are giving me right now, because I am a fire sign and I'm just like, oh my God, are we like this? No, we're not all like this, but this one might not even be a fire sign, but it is like it doesn't feel like the nice warmth, passion, attraction part. Okay. I do think that you have your person in this lifetime, and they are right for you. For some of you, they are a very wonderful fire sign. But for others, I think that you are meant to be with a person who you can absolutely trust, where you have no issues whatsoever. When you look at them, you know that if you were, you know, walking down the street and you slipped and fall, that person would catch you. You know that if you were stranded somewhere, they would go out of their way to come and get you. It's like there's just 100% trust and love and familiarity and comfort in this, and that is your person. That is who you're supposed to be with. Okay, I do sense that they have like a sense of adventure that's really fun and all of that too. But when it comes down to it, it's like this person feels like home to you. All right. This is not meant to be as long, but here we go. I should have done 2 months. Woo! Do I take both? Yes? No. Top one? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Twin flames and true love. Oh my God. You guys saw I didn't look at this. For some of you, for a very small portion of you, you are going to choose someone else, and that is your twin flame. For the rest of you, you are with your person. That's them. Period. You will know, though. Okay, there is no mistaking a twin flame. You will know. It is not toxic. It feels supportive. It feels like home. Okay? Clarify, please, the wedding. Everything is just running out. Okay, so addiction came out. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. If you do have 2 people here, that's how you know that the other person isn't right for you. And for a second, when I was looking at this wedding card with Justice, I was like, oh my God, I wonder if this other person is married. And that's a very real possibility for a lot of you. Okay, so that's a really good way to know that this is not your person if they're already married. Clock, this is divine timing. Need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal and progress. Remember I said this 3 of Swords is about healing. This could be about your finances and career, as well as healing your money and your relationship with your money and your job. But I'm thinking that this is actually, for some of you, if there's a married person here, this is, it's going to take some time for you to get over the fact that I heard hoodwinked and bamboozled. So maybe they're older, because wow. Who says that? I'm going to continue here. Okay. Yeah. For some of you, you're letting go of somebody that is married or was in a relationship of some sort. Okay. For the rest of you, you are giving the axe to this false person, this not true person, because you know where your home is. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So I think that if your relationship was strained because of another person, it will come out of this and be reborn as a Phoenix. For some of you, you are coming out of it and being reborn as a Phoenix, okay? This is all for people that are in a relationship, but I am telling you that I do feel like there's a third party involved. And if that is the case, it is time to let go of them. All right, let's move on to the final month, December for some. For the rest of you, it is whenever you land on the 3rd month. By the way, you guys, I am not judging. I am just saying that in the twin flame journey, it is not the married person, okay? Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, and divine. Final shuffle for my pile ones for December, please. And by the way, you guys, if this is resonating, that's great. Please comment down below. Let me know. Like this this particular video. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. But more than anything, if it's not resonating, then this is simply not your pile, and choose another pile. Or this isn't your pile yet, okay? This might not have happened yet. And so you might want to come back to this later. And a lot of the time, you guys, it's just like a particular part of the reading that is the message that you need, okay? So if there's just like 10 minutes that resonated, those are your 10 minutes, okay? All right, Spirit Guides, Ancient Ancestors, Divine, tell me about my third month for my pile ones. That was almost, not quite. Thank you. There's that Three of Swords again. Do we want to keep it as reversed? No. Upright. Okay. Yeah, I do think that some of you are coming out of heartache from the second month. Hello. And healing a lot, healing a lot. Come on, third month. Both of these, Spirit? No. Which one? Hermit? Okay. Put this at the bottom, just in case it still needs to be there. And Six of Cups. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles, and I'm going to tell you guys, I like this energy a lot more. I do think that a lot of you are coming into the third month healing your own heart, healing something that you saw as a betrayal or your person saw as a betrayal, but I think that there is an offer of love here. The thing is that you are going to possibly take a few days. For some of you, this is an actual solo trip, you know, just like I need some time alone. Maybe this is just taking some brief time, like learning how to meditate and, you know, just saying, all right, for the next hour, nobody disturb me. I need to work on myself and I need to heal. The Six of Cups is a card of soulmate relationship in this case. Because of the Ace of Cups, a lot of readers see this as soulmate energy or past life or past love energy. So somebody coming back from your past. In this case, I do think that you are coming back together after healing yourself, okay? So we are going to continue to clarify this energy. Acceptance is a key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So whatever happened the prior month, yes, it hurt, but Spirit is saying accepting it is that first step that it happened, but you cannot heal unless you acknowledge it. Ace of Cups. Whoa, 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 whoa. Secret admirer again. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. For some of you, you know, I did say that it's possible that you're going to be choosing someone else. I think that this could be your person, and I think because they were hurt, they're not talking about the depth of their emotion, but you know it's there. I think that they're feeling it, and you're feeling it too. That there's a huge depth of emotion and love that they're just not saying. And they might be the one that's like, hey, I need some time. Okay, I need a break. I need to walk away. I need a 4-day vacation alone. It might be them. But I do think that they come back, okay? I think that there's pain. That tower moment was big, you guys. Yep, here they are. Okay, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay, so I think that this could be for some of you. If this has already happened, and you know that your person, like in your mind, when you started this, you have someone in mind and you are not together right now, that is because they are also healing, and you are healing, and you are meant to do this, okay? You will come back together. I just got that for some of you. For some of you, I'm getting the feeling that this is not a current relationship, that you have had this relationship. This is how it went, and you are now coming back together, okay? And 6 of Cups, please. Ooh, one more card, come on. Emotions are necessary, and oh, look at how this is mirroring each other, you guys. Do you see how this young lady here is on this rock and looking at her reflection? And here, it's not her reflection, it's her person, okay? So, yes, I think there's a reconciliation coming, you guys. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. There must be acceptance. Okay. Bottom of the deck is time. Once again, we get this in divine timing. This is why I think for some of you, events will happen, as I said, in 3 months. For others of you, this has already happened, and we are moving into, like, this is more of a future state where you come back together with your soulmate, okay? These are for the people that had someone in mind, but you are separated right now and you know who they are, okay? For others of you, this, you know, all of this has happened within a little bit of time, okay, or is happening. So time is divine. We don't have, in this reading, there's too many major arcana for me to tell you that this is the 3-month thing. I think it is for a couple of you, but I think for the majority of you, this is all happening in divine timing. And you know, like I said, fire sign, I do not like hearing that, but it's the truth, okay? Time, you are trying too hard, give it time, all right? Spirit is giving you this love. It is happening, but it is in divine timing. And let's do this. All right. Hello. Past life relationship, past life relationship. This is your person, and I'm sorry because it does feel painful. It feels like there's some pain in between, but it's worth it. Didn't we get the worth waiting for card? I believe we did. It's worth it. Love yourself first. This is happening right next to the Hermit. This is a true love card, but this is also loving yourself first so that others can fully appreciate your love for them as well. You cannot pour out of this cup unless your cup is full, okay? This is so much longer than I meant it to be. But I hope this is helpful, you guys. I really do. How do we want him? Okay. All right, this is the one, you guys. Calling in your soulmate again. You guys have a person here in this lifetime, and I think, like I said, for some of you, you are very frustrated because you have someone in mind, and all of those things that I talked about have already occurred, and you are not here yet. But I'm telling you that you are getting here, okay? You are getting here. I think that they are going to come back. And it is a space where you have accepted yourself, you love yourself, you are working on being the best you that is possible, and you keep working on it. It's a work in progress, okay? And then they're going to come back after a long absence, and where you are like, what is that saying? Know thyself? That is the phase, both of you. That is the phase. Know thyself, okay? Yeah, okay? Because this is the one. This could be the one. And I really think that you know that. And I think that you are reflecting on that intuitively. You know it. All right, pile ones. I think that you have... God. Now that I'm seeing it so much, I want to just talk about that November or last month. It is like there's two different options, but what I'm really seeing is like two people who really do balance each other out, but because I think it was just immaturity and it was the wrong time, you know, but it will be right. Okay. There is a lot to learn here, a lot to learn, and you are working on it, and you will have your person. Okay. So for those of you who are in a relationship, I think your December looks wonderful. I think I actually saw for a couple of you guys, maybe, you know, something touristy like Northern Lights or something like that, enjoying that together. And it's just very cozy and beautiful. But it's happening, you guys. Okay. I'm very happy for this so far. Let's, these cards, I'm like, sometimes they just murder a whole reading when I'm seeing something so beautiful. But let's see what they have to say, because we're going to wrap this up. Holy shiza. Cards, please, Spirit. This has been a really long ride. If you are still with me, yay, subscribe. Comment down below. Like this. Make sure you share this with your friends. It is very helpful, Spirit. Can we get 4 more cards for clarification? Coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. I think that your person, your past life person or previous of this life person, that's how they might pop in. They might say something like, hey, you know, I'd love to get a cup of coffee and catch up. It's been years. Something like that, okay? Do you want to meet me at Starbucks? I live in Seattle, so. That's how people that are not from here get us to get out of the house. And then we're like, we're not Starbucks, but I know this really nice little coffee place. Clock, divine timing once again. I don't know what to tell you guys. For most of you, it's not 3 months. Take the risk. I'm hearing, who is it? You guys, help me out. Take a chance on love. Take a chance on me. They're like Swedish, right? Don't hate me. Okay. Get to know them. Take a chance on them. They've grown. Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. And yeah, I'm sorry, but for the most of you, you guys are in separation right now, but they are coming back. They miss you. They think about you, and they yearn for you. Okay? So this has been your reading, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure you comment down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get more readings like this from me. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Bye. Hey there, Pile 2. How are you guys doing? I hope you are doing wonderfully. If you've selected this beautiful, we'll call it teal and blue gem, PenGem pen, then this is going to be your reading. And put these aside. Okay, so we are asking today what is going to happen in your relationship for the next 3 months. I'm going to be using tarot, and this is the Modern Love Tarot by Ethne, and then we will be using some of our oracles that are love-based oracles to get through these next 3 months. I do want to say that this is turning out to be situationships as well as established relationships, meaning that if you have someone in mind that you are thinking of or somehow involved in, maybe you just met them or they're online or you know, you just thought that they were the one. You could just have a relationship in the 5D. If you believe in that, that is a possibility. Just saying, because pile 1 took a turn. So let's get into this and see what's going on for you, my pile 2s, for the next 3 months with you and your relationship. Spirit, ancient ancestors, divine, tell me about pile 2's next 3 months for them and their relationship. if you are in a situationship and it's, you know, nothing very solid at this point, try to check out the singles one that I did yesterday. You might get some more answers there. All right, pile 2 for the first month. 4 of Wands. The Hierophant. Wow, you guys have a relationship for the most part. If it is a situationship, you have a really good feeling about it for sure. Can you clarify for this first month? Thank you. 9 of Pentacles. And the Empress. My goodness, not only do you have a relationship, it is a very strong one. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So I do sense that there is a established relationship, and I use that with the Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is very stable, as you can see these 4 posts holding up their wedding post. Some people think this is a marriage card. Some people call it the halfway to marriage card. With the Hierophant here, it is possible that you get a proposal or you guys are speaking of marriage. With the Empress, I would say if you don't want to be pregnant, be very careful this month. But I'm also seeing, gosh, just a lot of abundance. I think that if you are not close to marriage, or if you don't believe you're close to marriage, you actually move closer to marriage. Spirit is saying that it is when you are kind of established in your own right that you move into this this very beautiful phase of your relationship. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, this is for some of you. It's like this is just a much more traditional sense of a relationship leading to marriage, and it is feeling like this month. Although, okay, Spirit does want me to point out that we have the Hierophant and the Empress. So this could all be going through divine timing, even though, every time. So even though I specified 3 months, there's going to be a lot of really wonderful change towards a committed relationship if you're not already there, or, you know, moving into a higher level commitment. But I cannot guarantee it's going to be exactly, you know, in 3 months. Or 1 month intervals, okay, because divine timing is at work here. But I do see a very strong relationship. We are going to clarify with this deck. This is the Lover's Oracle. If you are new to the channel, I use these a lot for love, but definitely because we're in Mercury retrograde, and these are tried and true, and I don't like to mix things up too much during Mercury retro. Ow, kind of hurt myself there. Okay. All right, Spirit Guides, Ancient Ancestors, and Divine. Could we clarify for my pile 2s here? What are we looking at here? Ooh. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I do think, again, with this Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting a very, like, make sure that you are where you need to be for this relationship. It's like you have to be powerful in your own right. This is this divine feminine here who is hanging out in her garden. She's worked hard. She's enjoying herself. She's enjoying her life. She might be traveling alone at this time, you know, sipping mimosas, enjoying, like, living her best life kind of thing. And then she moves into this Empress energy, which is, you know, the ultimate, the all-powerful goddess, you know, the goddess of all creation. And what Spirit is saying is that you are moving into this love of self, and it brings you into this more traditional type of love, marriage kind of relationship. If this is your goal, Spirit is saying, slow down, you'll get there. You know, it's not a race. You know, you should be enjoying your life and the relationship and your abundance, okay? Please clarify this here. Let's clarify this energy for my pile 2s. Hello. No need to throw things. Okay. Manifesting miracles. This is abundance and manifesting this. You know, this is absolutely happening. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. That is so big. Trusting your heart is a big step. It is, it's not even a step. This is a big acceptance of self-love. Okay. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Both of these? Oh, I have 3. Which one? Top. I'm sorry. Spirit. Yes. On the Empress? Oh, okay. Only time will tell. Wait, and only time will tell. Okay, this is big divine timing energy, which I already said, but Spirit is wanting. Apparently some of you are like, oh, but you mean this month? Like it's just going to be the end of the month? No. Sorry. Sorry that I am the bearer of bad news, you guys. It's not bad news. It is beautiful because this is Spirit is saying you are going to get everything that you want. You are manifesting this abundant life. But pile 2, it is going to happen in divine timing. There is nothing that you can do to make this happen faster. You know, the sooner that you build yourself up, the sooner this will happen. I don't know what else to tell. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to tell you this because I am very impatient, but here I am 41. And I finally am like, oh, okay, no, all right, no, it's cool. I trust you guys. I can't push this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, one more, please, Spirit. Can you clarify this Empress energy? Surrender. Is this my pile? I feel like this is, you guys are like me in many ways. So Spirit is saying, you are so blessed. We love you so much. You're like, yeah, thanks. Okay, can I have this thing though? I really want this thing. I want this perfect thing. And Spirit's like, yes, yes, babe, you can have it. You need to surrender though, and you need to trust us. So at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And the bottom of the deck is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. You have your person here. This is like the dream, right? This is the dream for me, right? I want someone who is supportive, you know, like the Hierophant here. I want someone who is trustworthy and stable. Well, I get to be Empress energy, you know, like I just get to be goddess of all creation. Let me be abundant. Let me live my life, you know, let me be all of these wonderful things and then have someone who is my equal. And guess what? Yes, babe, you get this. However, you just gotta be a little patient. You're transforming, okay? What is our next deck here, Spirit? Okay. We are going to go into the Romance Angels. Ooh, kind of bent that a little bit. I hope this is, might have to throw these in a old book. All right. Hello. Soulmate. This is a soulmate card. A lot of people call this the twin flame card. As if you are new to my channel, I do believe in twin flames. I just do not believe that they are the thing that everybody says they are. And I will often refer to it as a soulmate as well. There's a person here who is your destiny, and they are here on this earth. And yes, they are here, okay? It's divine timing though. Don't hate me, you guys. Love me, all right? I promise. We're gonna get through this together. Pay attention to the red flags. This is very much for me with it coming with manifesting miracles. Spirit is saying that you want this very badly. And you might be looking at other people, you know, like that aren't your soulmate, that are not your person. And you're like, well, this could be it because this feels really great. This is like an insane chemistry and all of that. Like, yeah, it is. But like, you know that that's not your person. And Spirit wants you to pay attention, okay? You know, because the signs are always there, okay? The signs have never led you astray. And then when it inevitably is not working out and you're like, yeah, I guess they kind of told me, right? That's me, at least. I'm always amused at myself. I hope you guys are too. Like, it is kind of funny, right? They don't lie to us. All right. Free yourself and the rest will follow. Okay. So I'm getting very much like this single, sexy, free. Usually, I mean, a lot of times people see this as a singledom's card, but for me, you can absolutely be an independent and free person. Freedom is very important to me in a relationship. I require freedom to be myself, to be my own human being. Sometimes I like to take solo trips and stuff like that. And of course, I don't belong with someone who's like, where are you going? Why are you going there? What's going on? Are you cheating on me? Blah, blah, blah. So I think Spirit is saying that if you have someone who seems a little too jealous, who seems like they're a little possessive, that might not be your person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be fully confident in who you are as a person, and your person should accept that as well. Retreat and surrender. Okay, so this is very much, I feel like when you're in this Empress energy, you're going to know, because the bottom of the deck is calling in your soulmate. So I do think that you have a soulmate. Do I think you're in a relationship with your soulmate right now? Spirit. All right. The cards are telling me that you may not be in a relationship with your soulmate. You may know who they are, but you may not be in a relationship with them. This is, again, for situationships. I do think that there's going to be a handful of you guys that are in a relationship with your person, and you know that they are your person because they let you be who you are. Not even let you. Like, you probably cringed when I said that. Like, you were like, no, it is like the freedom to be who we are is part of what makes our relationship so great. So for a handful of you, you are in this already. And it's because you have surrendered and you have left the opinions of others to themselves. You do not care. Neither of you do. It's like your relationship is your business, is what I'm getting. Okay. Should I do this one, Spirit? Just two from this deck? Just one? Okay. I'm doing one card. And then we're moving into the next month. I don't know if anybody else has like large dogs, but when I hear a lot of noise when he's supposed to be chilling, I get a little, All right. Ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So for some of you that are in a situationship right now, October is saying this is a month where you are ascending, you are building, you are growing, you are calling in your soulmate, okay? And part of that is growing in yourself. Free yourself from the constraints of previous relationships. Make sure that if you are in a situationship that you are sitting here like, yeah, you know what? If I saw that behavior in my best friend's person, I would not be okay with that. That's called paying attention to the red flags, okay? You are able to see things from the perspective of someone who loves you. And it should be that you love yourself so much that you can see from that perspective clearly when someone isn't right for you, okay? The bottom of the deck is not enough. For some of you, you are frustrated currently and you're wondering if your person is your person, and you're saying they're not doing the things. And again, there's jealousy in here, fear and ego issues. If your person is fearful and is showing ego issues, I don't think that this is your person. And I'm sorry to say it just like that, but I don't think it's your person. I think that the person you belong with is as freedom loving as you are, is as abundant as you are, is getting their stuff together, is moving to that same, page as you are, okay? Let's move into the next month. This has and wonderful. If you watch pile 1 and you're like, why are you only doing, it's because I was only going to do a couple anyways, and then I got carried away because pile 1, if you watched it, got pretty intense. Okay, pile 2, the second month, Spirit. Tell me. Okay. Wow, all right, I'll split the deck. Thank you. 6 of Wands. The second decan, Leo, possibly. Victory, being celebrated, people seeing you for who you are, and you loving it. You're like, oh, I feel seen. Why is the Hierophant showing up again in the same exact position? Because I didn't say something. Okay, I got you. We'll get there. Second month, Ace of Pentacles. This is beautiful. And the Devil. What are we saying here, Spirit? Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords energy. So change is coming the second month. Change is coming. All right, so you guys definitely, it looks like the second month, what we are moving into. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have a situation here on my hands. I do think some of you that are in a relationship, there is someone who is around you who kind of flatters you and seems to be trying to tempt you away, okay? So if you're in a relationship, just be aware of that. I see them kind of sowing a seed of doubt, but I feel like for those in a relationship, you have a pretty strong home, and I'm not getting that you're going to move away from that. In fact, I think that it's like you want to take the energy of this person that's tempting you and you want to apply it to this established relationship that you have. For those in a situationship, what I'm getting is that there is something about working. I don't know if you've heard the term of shadow work. I'm getting this energy of like really doing the work. Really trying to see what your triggers are, what makes you do the things you do. I think that for some of you, you're going to be healing some addictive personality traits. Some of you actually do have an addiction, and Spirit's like, spit it out, just say it. So for some of you, there could be an addiction, could be anything: shopping, sex, drinking, drugs, and Spirit is saying that this month you need to be clear because a new beginning is at hand. But the first thing that you have to do is to heal that addiction, or begin the work of healing the addiction. And it's going to take some deep, deep work. But I see some good coming out of this. I do see healing and a victory. I see a victory. Let's continue to clarify this energy. This is for our second month, please, Spirit. For my pile 2s. Second month for my pile 2s. Can we clarify pile 2's second month? For some of you, this is November. Others, it doesn't. It's whenever your second month is. Clarify this energy for me, please. No. Are we doing both of these? Bottom. Okay. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Spirit is saying that you cannot heal overnight. Okay? That card was reflection, and I do think that this has to do with this as well. I do think that you're going to move deep into some reflection, and I think that that is going to trigger your shadow work. What is the Hierophant here for, Spirit? All right, there is an established structure that is going to lead you to this work. It is going to change everything. There's a new beginning, but it's going to take time. Spirit is like, yes, everything kind of, it's going to feel very spirit-led. It's going to feel like, oh my God, everything is happening, everything is working out, but it's still going to take time, and Spirit does not want you to give up, okay, when it comes to love. Continue to clarify for me, please, Spirit. Second month, relationships, my pile twos. Thank you. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. A lot of times, especially, we saw the reflection card, and time is healing this. Spirit is wanting you to forgive yourself as well. If you are in a relationship, you might be being asked to forgive your current partner. Maybe they are the ones that are fighting with an addiction, and they are trying to seek help. I think that they might be getting help. Or they're going to start working on healing their own shadows. Okay? Can I get some more clarity? There's freedom again. Is this correct? Both cards? Okay. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. This is a new beginning. This is you freeing yourself from a tie that no longer serves you. Okay, the devil also could represent a Capricorn if that resonates. You might have had a relationship in the past that you feel like you're still tied to. Maybe just the memory of it feels kind of toxic to you, and you're like, okay, well, until I can heal that, I can't really move forward. But again, if you are in a relationship, I do think that the first step in healing the relationship is freeing yourself from any negative ties, any toxicity. Even if you're not in a relationship, that's the first step, you guys. Because you're manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Again, look at these two, okay? This is giving me very big, because you have fire. So we have Leo, possibly Taurus here, any earth sign, and then earth again. So some deep earth energy. You or your partner might have a lot of earth in your chart. With these trees here, I'm really thinking that part of your healing is going to require some connection to nature. Your connection to the divine is found in nature. Yeah, I'm going to keep going, you guys, because I think that we're onto something. I think that some of you have, in the second month, some healing to do. You need to free yourself. If you're with a toxic partner, this devil energy, free yourself. Some of you, though, it's like, for some that are in relationships, this is probably just a handful. What I just heard is like, you need to free yourself from what society tells you a relationship is supposed to be like, and give in to what you desire versus what you are being told is right. Okay? You can have it all. I don't know why, where it came down to. And it does remind me of Capricorn energy, because quite honestly, both of my parents are Capricorns, and they would both rather choose the most materially sound investment in a relationship. They see relationships more as a material investment. Now, granted, they are in love with each other now, but that's not how it always was. And so me growing up, and they're much older, so very different, and it wasn't about marrying always for love. It was for them marrying about stability. And so if you are thinking of someone who is the more stable option, Spirit is like, yeah, but I don't think it's all that it's cracked up to be. Okay, that's just for a few of you. In fact, when I said that, chemistry. When I said that, yep, yes. The person that I was just thinking of, so for just the, handful of you that might be about to choose someone that's, seems to be better off, or they're more stable or something, they're hiding something. They've got shadow work to do. They might be hiding an addiction. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. When I feel like very much there's like two energies. One is very fiery, and they might not be what society says is your person, right? There might be something different about them. Maybe your society, like maybe you're in a small town and they, everybody knows each other and this is a stranger. It sounds like a beginning of a cheesy romance, cheesy romantic movie, but for real, like this is what it feels like to me. Like you might have a choice between someone that you have insane chemistry with and then someone who seems like they're the best bet, but like that person has something to hide. Very soon, right next to the weight and the, divine timing. Again, when I see this kind of stuff, I really think that to our spirit squad, very soon means very soon to them. They're like, oh, it's already happening, but like it takes some time for us. But this could be very much in the second month, you guys, that you're going to see these beginnings, these new changes to healing and bringing in your person. Oh, and the card says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this is big about manifesting. Since we're manifesting now, make sure you know what you're manifesting, all right? Because your dreams are going to come true. Be very clear. If you want someone who is materially stable, say, I want this, but I also want someone who is emotionally available and who, has a healthy relationship with, substance. And they also are very honest. And I have a crazy amount of chemistry and the sex is good. Like you can write all of that down and manifest that, you guys. Finances and career. Again, this is the Ace of Pentacles is very much about, abundance and bringing in abundance and seeing the beginning of that. And with the Devil energy, I do feel like there's a possibility of someone with money offering you something, a gift of some sort. And it is very appealing. I don't know yet if this is where we're going with this, but it does feel like you have someone who seems to have it together on the outside. Do I take both? No. Wedding? Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And the bottom of the deck is heart-to-heart conversation. So I do... Oh, gosh. I just heard that, there's still a lot of shadow work to be done here. You do have someone who might be hiding something from you. I do think that in this case, yes, you can give them a chance. Obviously, that's up to you, completely up to you. This is all on you guys. And Spirit is saying, just know that it's going to take some work, okay? It's going to take quite a bit of work, and there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done in this second month, okay? We're going to get one more card here for some clarity. So sorry these are moving pretty long, but hopefully this is giving you a lot of detail and you know what to do. Second month, Spirit, just one more card to clarify. Wedding rings. And the bottom of the deck is mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our own wounds and introspection. So this is where I feel like you are doing some healing, but I think that your person needs to heal as well. I do think that, for many of you with the Hierophant, very soon you might be proposed to very quickly down the line here with, and it's everything that you really wanted it to be. I do really think that you guys, for those in a situationship or those that are not in a committed relationship, this is on the horizon, okay, for you. I really think that it is. I think that this is very still that Nine of Pentacles energy where you have to work on yourself, okay? Because they are doing the same on the other side there of this relationship. And then a couple of you, this double energy might represent a third party who is in a relationship. They may be already married. If this is your energy, that could be where the addiction is, and that's the thing that needs to be healed, okay? There needs to be some healing there. So I would say be very careful because I am feeling some deception there. All right, let's move on to the final month, my loves. I just heard the song, and I don't know, just this lyric. You guys, if you know what song this is it Closing Time? No. It's because cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do, is that right? Cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Yeah, that's all I got, you guys. I don't know what song that is, but those were the lyrics, and it reminds me of the devil. Again, with the divine energy, the divine timing energy, that healing energy could be, if you are in a relationship and it's really, really wonderful, this could have been past energy, okay? So it's likely if you're in a relationship and this feels like it's resonating, but it happened a while ago, it's because Spirit is acknowledging that this was a part of your soul journey and your soulmate's journey. Thank you. Standing up for yourself, the Seven of Wands, or your partner standing up for you, or standing up for your relationship. Ten of Pentacles. Lovely. Two of Wands. The Empress again, she's back. You guys are moving into this. The planning stages are happening. This could be happening. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. So you guys definitely have a very significant soul connection. I do think for those of you in a relationship, of course, December is a big holiday time for people because I see a lot of abundance, and I see gifts, and I see joy. It's just a really fun time. You may be planning a trip with your person and getting that started. Because of the Seven of Wands here, you might be visiting them at their home and, you know, have drunk uncle going off, and you're both just like, hey, we don't really want to talk about, like, no, we're not talking about this here. Or taking a stand in some cases. That was a very specific scenario, but it's very possible. Those of you not in a relationship, I think that you are saying, you know, this is exactly what I want. I want my Ten of Pentacles. I want someone who's going to travel the world with me, who's curious about life. And I want my divine partner, and I won't settle for anything less. And you're basically taking a stand for a relationship that you know is happening, but it may not have quite materialized yet. But with this Empress energy, I'm feeling that is very close to materializing. She's pregnant. She's going to give birth soon. And let's clarify again. Pile 2. I just heard some of you might get pregnant. Okay, so that's something that I should tell you. Be careful around the holiday times if you do not want to be pregnant. Just, you know, be very careful. If you are looking to be pregnant, it's very possible around the holidays. I take this, Spirit? Should I take this? I'm sorry. Yes. All right. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. Do not accept anything but this new path. Okay? Can you clarify for me, please? Thank you. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. It looks like they're enjoying a holiday meal together. I don't know. They might, you know, this might just be Sunday night for them, but it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So I just thought of Thanksgiving, but this would be 3 months. And so anyways, I do think that you guys should walk in gratitude when it comes to your relationship, because it truly is blessed, and there's even more blessings coming. Thank you. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy this. The Two of Wands, I think that there is this magnetism. I see two people at a party that are just like staring at each other, and they can't really do much about what they're feeling. So again, be careful with this Empress energy here. Hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trust. And when this card comes up with the Empress, I do want to show that she is in a completely trusting mode. She knows all of her power, and she knows nobody messes with the mother of all creation, right? But trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. We talked about that. Transformation is happening right now. Trust that it is happening. Accept that it is happening, and do the work. Because, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. For those of you who are in a relationship, this is literally just, you know, what they think when they're away from you. You know, like going to the store or whatever. Like they always feel like you are with them. For those in a situationship that have not quite united yet, you will be, okay? And they trust that that's happening, and you trust that that's happening. I think you're moving into that energy of fully trusting. Okay, the third month for my pile twos. Stay optimistic about your love life. Don't settle for anything less than what you deserve, you guys. You're the Empress or the Emperor in this scenario, and you know. Okay? Healing family issues. We talked about this for sure. This comes up with the Ten of Pentacles, which is the generational wealth card, and not just a wealth of money, but abundance in all things, including love. And it starts with you as you heal the issues that may have been plaguing your family for centuries. You know, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Hello, that's too many. Spirit says, no, it's not. Do I take both of them? Spirit? 1 and 2? Okay. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. That has been a theme for you guys. And then new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I do think that for some of you that are in a situationship, the working on yourself and letting go of any addictions, obsessions, and that kind of thing, it is new, because it's how you approach things. It's completely different. For those of you in a relationship, I think that, again, you're transforming into this Ten of Pentacles energy, this generational energy, and it feels new for you. There was a few that I did, you know, I do think that there's a brand new relationship, but I don't know. I really think for the majority of you, this is a transforming of your love. And again, very soon is at the bottom of the deck, so this is all happening much sooner than you think. Pile 2. We get one more card to clarify for my wonderful pile 2s before we wrap this up. I'm so glad that you guys are here, and this took quite a bit of time, but if you are still with me, please make sure you like this video, comment down below and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Should I take both of them, Spirit? Just one. Bottom. Okay. Healing heart. All right. That's it. I don't know what else to say. You guys need to heal. You are working on healing right now. This is what the next 3 months is bringing you. And because through your healing, you are calling in your soulmate. The bottom of the deck is the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Once again, heal. All right, my wonderful pile twos, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for being with me. Again, please comment down below if this resonated. Share this video with everybody you think needs to hear it. If you are in a situationship, you might want to check out the other pick a card reading that I released last night. So thank you again. I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. All right, pile 3, welcome to your reading. I'm so excited for you guys to be here. It has been super intense and informative and wonderful for both piles so far. So I look forward to seeing what messages come up for you. Pile 3, we are looking at your relationship in the next 3 months. Situationships have been coming out, so I'm open to that, obviously. If you are definitely single, I did release a singles reading yesterday. So take a look at my channel and see if perhaps there are messages for you there. But yeah, let's just get started, you guys. So pile 1, what is your first month? Right now it is October, but this is timeless. So whatever the month is right now, we're looking at that month for love in your relationship. Okay, Spirit wants me to go 2 more times. Split the deck. Okay. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. Tell me about pile 1's first month. King of Cups. Look at him. This could be you or your person. High Priestess. We've got quite a bit of intuition. You guys could both be water signs, or there's a water sign involved that is super psychic, and it's like, why are you even here? You already know. Justice. Wow. Some big energy, and as the other 2 piles, I did tell you guys, oh, look at that, Major Arcana all the way through. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, which could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. I've got the King of Cups, who could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is very Cancerian vibes for me today, but could also be Pisces or Scorpio. Could be Libra here and Cancer. So we've got a lot of water and some air in here. If the signs don't resonate, don't worry. Doesn't mean this isn't your reading. It is just some general information there. In fact, the Chariot doesn't always mean the Cancer sign for me. But we will get into that. You guys, I'm looking at some pretty wonderful energy. You are moving forward in your relationship for sure, the very first month, but I'm going to tell you there's a lot of divine timing happening here. So even though on the spiritual side of things, yes, you are moving forward, but I am also seeing that divine timing is at play. Those of you who are in a relationship, there could be a legal ceremony. You know, instead of deciding to do a big ceremony, you might decide to like elope, is what I'm hearing. A secret elopement is in the cards or on the table for you, possibly. Okay, and then spending the money on a honeymoon is what I just heard. So that is for some of you. That is very specific. So we'll see who that ends up being. If this is resonating, I would love to hear it. But I guess if it's a secret, you're not supposed to say. But you can tell me. I won't tell anybody. All right. So I'm going to clarify this energy, you guys. We're going to use a Lover's cards. Lover's Oracle, I should say. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing if you haven't already. But go ahead and just hit the bell button, subscribe. Really appreciate it. But I do use these combination of decks often, especially during Mercury retrograde. I like to keep to my tried and true. Don't want to mix things up too much, you know. Let's clarify this energy for me, please. King of Cups for this first month for my pile 3s. Reflection and... I'm sorry, Spirit. Do you want me to take both? No. Okay, just reflection? Oh, okay. No? Okay. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change or resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress, go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Interesting that they're using words like flow when, you know, our King of Cups is, you know, floating down maybe a river or a lake or, you know, the ocean. He's just going with the flow as well. Very emotionally, to me, the King of Cups is very intuitive. He's emotionally mature and has pretty much gotten to a place where he's very okay and comfortable with his intuition and emotions. Okay, Spirit is saying let go and let life go with the flow, and you are in for some exciting changes. This could be a person. There may be someone who is maybe a little bit older than you, seems very mature, has it together. The past is now behind you. Release it, embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Again, I'm getting pretty Scorpio, Cancer vibes here. This could, of course, be a Pisces, but I just heard Scorpio for some of you. Spirit is saying that if you were dating someone and, you know, you had an expectation about what you desire and what you want, but you were uncannily drawn to someone else who maybe, again, a little bit older. Spirit is saying let go of what you think is your perfect person and embrace someone who does compliment you. And I do think that you are still physically attracted to this person. It's not that at all. It's not like you're like, oh, maybe I should just, you know, date the nice guy. It's not like that. It's like, oh, why am I attracted to this? Like, oh, I really like him. This is nobody that I've ever dated before. And I really think that you're being asked to embrace that. It is something that's different and new and unexpected for you. Continue to clarify for me, please. For those of you in a relationship, I am getting that, you know, there's a depth of emotion that you guys either really share that connection where it's like a psychic connection, but it's like nobody else really understands it, is what I just heard. Hello, thank you. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So I do think you guys are coming into a phase of understanding why spiritually things were working out, or I think you may have been seeing a lot of synchronicities, and maybe with your person, you were like, oh my God, this is really weird. Like, every time I think of them, I see this number, or there's a feather, or there's like signs from spirit. And your other person kind of mirrors that energy too. One more card, please, for October, for this month, for my pile 3s. Whatever the current month is. Thank you. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. I do think that there's like this comfort to this energy here. Like, you just feel like you can tell each other everything and that you don't have to say anything either. Like, there's a very strong friendship there. This is a fair and balanced friendship where it's like, you know, what you give, they give as well. I do think that for some of you, you are a little, you know, God, I almost heard like witchy, but like you've got like this very magical essence to you, and your person is growing in that. They might come across as a little bit more level-headed, you know, and rational than you, and logical, but I think they're moving into this. I think that when they see you, the way you flow with the universe, they're like, hey, that's nice, and they start to do that too. Bottom of the deck is sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So we've got, obviously, with all of these major arcana cards, we've got a very significant connection, and I'm hearing like soul path connection. So let's keep going here. And these are the Romance Angel cards, a mini deck by Doreen Virtue, who no longer makes decks. These are kind of, thank you, very soon. So yeah, this whole, you'll be surprised where it leads. I think that you do have a surprise. Something that was hidden is going to come out pretty quickly here. With the Justice card, I do think that it's going to clear up a lot of things that you thought were hidden before, okay, in your relationship. Again, this is divine timing though, so very soon to our angels and guides is not the same as what we consider very soon. For me, I'm like right now, and they're like, no. Release your ex, the time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you, I'm hearing that you are moving into a new phase with your person, but you might not have completely released them. You have maybe someone else. There's a person who's contacting you, and I see that maybe you've blocked them, but like you have to take some other steps. This is for just like there's a handful of people, but I'm like literally seeing that there's a block there, but it's like they keep getting around it, and so it's time for you to like really cut these cords here. Okay, there's got to be other ways to get this person to get out of your energy. Okay, there might be some magical with the High Priestess here. You might have to do like some sort of blocking ceremony or ritual. Okay, look those things up. If you are in my Discord and you hear this, you are more than welcome to ask me. I have no problem telling you. Okay. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Again, I think this is different than who you are used to dating. This could be someone from a different culture, from a different area of the world. They might look different than anybody that you've ever dated. And I think that this, you know, there might be a little bit of a hang up there. Again, with the release your ex, it's like release your expectations as well, because I do think that you have a chance for a very balanced and beautiful relationship here. Thank you. Trust that this friendship is balanced. Trust that you are moving forward. It is happening. Again, because divine timing is here, just know that it is happening, and Spirit wants you to know not to worry, because they've got your back. Bottom of the deck is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So a lot of you, this is very new to you. For some of you, it is because it is a new type of love. It is something different than what you are used to. Okay? And we're going to get one from my Island Time Wellness. Just one more card, Spirit, for this month. Nope, just one. For this month, please, Spirit. Thank you. Truly appreciate it. Just one. Thank you. Okay, that's still too many. Which one? Boat? Okay, really? All right. Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Some of you were in my pile too as well, but I am getting the High Priestess energy here is very much like you already know that even though this is different than anything you've ever had before, you really do deserve this. I think that this amount of balance might kind of freak you out a little bit, like that this is so good. And Spirit is saying, yes, you should do this. Also, there are some things that you do need to heal. Again, with the release your ex, I think it's your expectations. Okay, so there's some stuff there that you have to work through. Bottom of the deck is boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Release your ex. Release your ex. Okay, you guys, I love you. I'm not going to be bossy. I'm kidding. I'm always bossy. Okay, so pile 3, let's move into the next month. This is, for some of you, November. For the rest of you, whenever you find me, it's the month after. Pile 3, next month, Spirit. Pile 3, what do they need to know about the relationship next month? Which one? Is this for both? Okay. How do you want to receive, Spirit? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Four of Swords. Should I take it? Yes. Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. So there is some conflict coming up, you guys, in the next month. If you are in a relationship, I could definitely see you taking a break, a mental health break, really, from the relationship. There's some competition. If you are in an established relationship, it's like something, either there's some jealousy there, or there is another person that you have concerns about, or that they have concerns about. With this Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like you have options available to you. I don't see you moving into another relationship. I do see you taking time for yourself. Again, that self-indulgence really reminds me of this energy. It's like, okay, you know what? This conflict is petty, and I'm gonna drive to the coast, or I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm going to chill. I think that you choose the higher ground here. I just really, because I'm getting the word balance again. The competition, I think, that is happening here. It's just like, sometimes your person, this is you in a relationship right now, I think that sometimes your person really, really gets passionate about things, and they don't take your view in, and you're a very intelligent person, and you're very logical and able to see things from a different point of view that they are not considering. And instead of you pushing your point of view, I do see you just saying, okay, I need actually some space. And I think that that's all right. I don't see anything here that says there is a full-on breakup. I do see conflict in the next month, though. I have to be clear about that, okay? I don't see, whoever my feminine is, I see my feminine as just not putting up with the bullshit, okay? It's definitely like, okay, I need to take some space, you need to chill, and I'm gonna go do my thing, okay? Let's clarify this energy for the next month, Spirit. If you are in a situationship and not a relationship, I think that this is kind of a point of no return for some of you. I do see you just saying, I deserve more, and I'm going to choose myself, okay? Just putting it out there. For those in an established relationship, it does feel more like a break. Could even just be a couple of hours. You know, if you live together, just like, all right, I'm going to go and I'm going to take my book and I'm going in the corner with my glass of wine. Don't bother me. Clarify, please, Spirit, this next month for my pile 3s. What's going on? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. For some of you, it's just like, the situationship people, I think that this is really your thing where it's just like, you know what, I deserve better. For those that are not going to break up with someone, I do think that you're just going to be like, I need to walk away because it's right. It's the right thing to do. This is a petty, petty thing. Thank you, Spirit. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Some of you in the situationship, I think that you sense that there's something better for you. Okay? For others of you, I think that the conflict is because they're not saying how they feel. And you're just like, oh my God, how hard is it? And it's because you sense it. With all that water and High Priestess energy. My High Priestess, in the last pile, my High Priestess card is the you already know card. It's you're deeply psychic. You already know. And here the Queen of Swords, not only does she know, but she's going to act on it. I heard, don't come here with that mess. Can you clarify? Thank you, Spirit. Acceptance is a key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And I think that this is you in this Four of Swords energy. You know what? I'm going to choose my peace. And that's how I feel. I feel like you guys in the next month, you're like, I will choose my peace over anything. Anything. Okay, clarify for pile 3, please, Spirit. One more card. Thank you. Only time will tell. You know, this is, some people call this the up in the air card. That we're not really sure. I think, again, I don't see a breakup for those of you guys that are in very long-term relationships and you plan to stay that way. But for some of you, I think that you're like, I think that I need to choose myself and we'll see how it works, because if they can't come at me and be honest about everything, then I will only ever choose my peace. Okay? Bottom of the deck says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Some of you guys are going to choose this new path, and it's a new person. Okay? I don't think that's for everybody. I do think for some, it's a very petty thing, and you just need some time apart. For others, I think this is like the proverbial straw. But with that first month energy, I think a big part of it is because you know that you deserve better and there is someone better for you. Thank you. Okay. Wedding. Oh my God. Some of you are fighting at a wedding, but no. One scenario that I'm getting is that the fight is over a wedding. Like someone's supposed to go with you and they're dragging their feet. Oh, I got busy. I can't really go. And you're like, you know what? I'm going then. I'm going by myself. Very specific. Some of you, it's because you are married. And so you're like, okay, I can't just leave, but I do need some time. I need some time on my own. I do feel like a small portion of you guys are thinking of ending a marriage. Okay, with the Justice card, the time before it is very possible that you are thinking of ending a marriage. Spirit wants you to love yourself first. Again, choose yourself in this. That self-indulgence card keeps coming back into my brain with this Queen of Swords energy. Choose yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. At this point, who cares about that, like about other people? I really think that it's you. You need to choose yourself, okay? You need to choose your peace. You guys are getting me hyped up, and I don't know who this is, who's just like, I deserve better. Like I can feel you choosing yourself, and it's amazing. Finances and career, maybe the reason why you haven't done it so much is because you're like, okay, well, I need to make sure that I have my money together. And that's fine, okay? If you are looking to leave and you want to make sure everything is coming together, seems like next month you're going to get some clarity about your finances and career, okay? For some of you, it is the person that you're supposed to be with is more stable than your current partner. You might be with someone right now who it's always something new. They're always getting fired, or, you know, they spent too much on something when they should have been spending on something else. And it's like, that's where the whole conflict lies, and you are choosing stability. Hello. I have to find it, you guys. Hold on just a second. Here it is. Healing family issues. Some of you guys are going to heal your partnership if this is, you know, a marriage, and you are like, you know what, it's worth saving. Totally fine, you guys. I'm of course not judging that. It makes sense, especially if it's a finances and career issue, and you love the person, but you're just not a fan of how they handle things. I think that you would benefit from counseling, and that is something that I actually heard. But Spirit says, once again, part of healing your family issues is healing your own childhood issues as well. Bottom of the deck is getting to know each other. As you reveal innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This could again be part of it, that you you know, want them to open up and be more passionate and tell you how they feel, and they're just not doing it, and it hurts. Let's pull one more before we move into the third month. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine pile of 3. Can I get one more card for their second month? Thank you. Both of them? Coffee cup? Okay, I heard that some of you that are moving on, some of you that are in a situationship will be going on a date with someone new. Okay? Bottom of the deck is Paradise, which reminds me very much of this. So you might find yourself on a solo trip in your own peace. This is happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. For those of you that do come back to your other person, you know, after this mental health break, I think it would really, really behoove you to possibly look at going to your happy place. Okay? Let's go into the third and final month, you guys. Thank you so much. If you've made it this far and it's resonating, please like the video, comment down below. Make sure that you share this with anybody that you think would benefit from this reading. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. All right, Spirit, tell me about pile 3 and their third month. Thank you. 2 of Swords. Some of you guys are moving into this phase where it's like you don't even want to talk to each other. You don't want to get that deep with them. But it's like, as long as you're not fighting, you're okay. That's what you feel like on this third month. Thank you. 3 of Cups. You are probably going to rely a lot on your friends in the third month. Of course, this is a month of celebration anyways, with the holidays coming up. But I think that, ooh, hello. I think that you guys might be actually, you know, like texting your friends about this, you know, these 2 couples are just texting their friends and just, you know, I'm feeling very apart from my person, even though they're lying right next to me, is a literal thing that I feel is happening here. Okay. And you're relying on your friends' support at this time. Both of these cards. Okay. I'm sorry. 10 of Swords. Okay. The Sun. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Interesting. Four of Wands. And now the Sun is not at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting, but we do have balance in the Six of Pentacles, rebalancing of energies, making sure that you are giving and getting what you both want from this relationship. Here's the thing. Some of you guys, this does end up wanting to walk away from this relationship towards something more stable. Some of you are going to hit a space in the relationship that actually creates a healing energy for you, okay? But not everybody. Spirit is really giving me this whole scenario of the third month, you wanting better for yourself, okay? I do see some celebrating happening, so I think that you're going to feel emotionally better by the third month, but it is, for some of you, it's because you feel relieved, you know, that the elephant in the room is finally exiting the building. For those of you who are not resonating, again, because you are 100% never going, and you're super devoted, this is possible that you guys really do hash things out. I do feel like there's like a dark night of soul. I feel like someone says something or does something that's very, very painful, but it causes you to see things for the first time. It's so clear for the first time, and it feels very much like, you know, getting hit with like a pile of bricks, but at the same time, it changes everything so that you can begin to heal this. And I think that for a small majority, I mean, a small portion of you guys, this is going to lead to you wanting to renew your vows on some level if you're already married, or it's just going to deepen your connection. It's like, okay, if we can get through this, we can get through anything. Some people read the Three of Cups as a third-party situation, that you two over here are actually texting other people, other partners, and that leads to a betrayal. But what I'm seeing is, if that is the scenario, I think that it is for the best, because I think that this is what leads to finally disconnecting from a relationship that does not serve either one of you and leading into something more solid, okay? This card could also indicate that you guys do get everything together, and that you begin to manifest something better together. But again, I'm seeing for some of you guys that there is a possible breakup on the horizon. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. If this does not resonate at all, then check out the other piles, you guys. It might not be your story at all, okay? But I do, with the High Priestess and that King of Cups, I feel like you know. You would already know. Hello. Can you take this one, Spirit? Yeah. Spirit wants me to take it. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to wait. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. If you wanted to turn this around, part of it is forgiving yourself and forgiving your partner, okay? More clarification, please, Spirit. Thank you. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. This is High Priestess energy. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. If leaving is right, if, you know, taking time out with your friends feels right, so that you can heal, healing feels right, do what feels right. You already know. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. This is painful, you guys. I'm not going to lie. It does feel very, very painful to me, but Spirit is trying to say that this is for the best, and it is moving you into the most beautiful possibilities and opportunities. You would benefit from meditation for sure. There are some wonderful guided meditations right here on YouTube. This is the Wait card. This is a divine timing card. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Do not push for things that you are not willing or ready to work for, is one of the things that I'm hearing. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Whoever this is, this feels very much like someone who is just going through the motions in a relationship. And Spirit is saying that you absolutely do deserve more than what you're getting. Okay? For some of you, this is a wake-up call that it's time to move on. For others, it's how do you choose yourself and how do you choose your joy so that you can have your Four of Wands. Okay. Clarify, please, Spirit, for pile 3, the last month. Thank you. Both of them? Okay, religious factors. Bottom of the deck. Okay, thank you. All right, so you guys, part of this disconnect here while you're not vibing together is because you come from different worlds, or they believe things that are different than you. It doesn't have to be religion. It could be culturally. Things are very different. You can repair this. Okay, if you want to repair this, I do think that you can repair this. But I think that you have to both be willing to see that, you know, you're different people. You're not the same person. There is different belief systems at play here. You know, you both have to empathize. You both have to have compassion. One person cannot do this. You both have to be on board for this. Please continue to clarify, please, Spirit, for the next, for the third month for my pile 3s. Thank you. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, I think that we got to clean up some stuff, you guys, because you, many of you deserve better and you deserve your soulmate, okay? I'm getting some big release the X feels here. Finances and career came up again. Part of the arguments, part of the pettiness, it's because of money. It's going to be different for every single person, but I definitely see that. And let your friends help you with this 3 of Cups. You could meet your person while you're out with your friends. This is celebratory as well, just being out with your people that you love and trust. Ask for and accept help from others. And the bottom of the deck is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I do think that, you know, if you're holding back, if you are somehow punishing your partner because they don't believe the same things as you, it's time to let that go for sure. But for others, it's like, if you want to keep this, you have got to be very clear and honest and say, this is the plan that we have together. Like, let's work on this together. Let's figure this out together. Okay. Let's pull this one last card. I'm kind of frustrated for you guys. I think that I'm picking up on somebody else's energy. I think that one of you is watching and you're just very frustrated with your partner. And it's like, whenever you're with your friends, you know, they are helping you see that you deserve better. Thank you. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Your person might be stuck in the 50s or something. You know, it's just like you're not being treated at the level that you deserve. I think that this is causing you to just feel stuck, like you're not able to move forward. I think your friends are going to try to help push you through that, and I think that that might lead to you finally choosing yourself. You might end up having to get a new job in order to support yourself, but this does lead to something beautiful and wonderful in the person you're supposed to be with. I'm sorry, pile 3. I know that nobody wanted to break up with anybody, but I do feel like that is happening. Okay, the bottom of the deck is this talking card, which does indicate that you're going to meet somebody pretty soon. Okay, somebody else. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. Again, this could be the 2 of you. finding someone else while you're literally laying next to each other. Not cool, but okay, you know. But rely on your friends, okay? You've got some wonderful people around you, friends and family who want to support you. All right? Pile 3, this has been your reading. I truly appreciate you being here. I'm so sorry that it wasn't necessarily the message that you wanted to hear. I do have a bunch of other readings. I hope that you find some, you know what? Actually, let me pull, we're going to pull one more card just to make you, I want to leave you with something a little bit more positive and upbeat, and this is your affirmation. Okay, spirit guides, angels, divine, pile 3's affirmation. Thank you. Yep. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. This is happening for you guys for a reason. It is happening for you, okay? I want to say it's the Hermit that says it's happening for you and not to you. So take a screenshot of that, keep that with you, and let the universe teach you about love, okay? Speaking of love, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Like this video, comment down below, and share it, please. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you guys are at. Bye.